Now, I have to say, of everything you've shown me so far, I think this has been the most exciting.
This is a really, really useful tool. Small table saw like this, you won't imagine how many times you're going to use it. If you've not had one before, you're going to use it every day.
So it's one of those things that once you've got it, you'll think, how on earth did I live without it?
That's it, that's right. So, by itself, it's a hands-free table saw. There we go.
Okay, and that's where it feeds through. This is the guard that you've got on, and that's the on and off switch that we've just got at the front over there.
And you'll see the power handle in here, and that's powering the unit.
Fabulous.
Okay, this is the protractor part. So you basically, you can measure up, say this is a piece of timber, you can measure up your work there, take the angle from the timber, quickly put that onto your bench, hold your timber on there, run it past the blade. You get a perfect mitre cut on the end of your work.
Every time.
Okay, this is what we call the spirit level, and as before we said there's a bubble in there for making sure things are level, but that part also goes onto the case there and becomes your rip fence. It locks down, and it's on there sturdily, it's not going to move around.
And that is at whatever width you need it to be.
If you notice on the side here, you've got markings. So you just say, oh, I want roughly a 5 centimetre cut.
So you've put a ruler into...
On both sides, so you make sure you get that parallel action.
Excellent.
Lock that down, simple as that.
And then we've got this, and this, I tell you, when you brought this out and you had that handle on, tell you, there were a lot of people went, ooh, that is excellent.
So in here, we've got the drill driver assembled onto the post as a drill press. And that's brilliant because, OK, first of all, I'm left-handed, so everything I've designed has to be used left or right-handed.
Oh, so you can change it around?
That's right. So before it was there for the right-handed person, put it on there, left-handed. Simple as that.
You are quite brilliant, isn't it?
OK, on the back of this drill press here, you've got the height adjustment, so you can adjust the height of your cut. And you hear it locks in all these parts. I didn't mention, actually, that the top here is stainless steel.
Right, so you built with good quality materials as well.
That's right. You can leave it in damp environments. It's not going to go rusty. If it's on your boat, it's not going to get rusty the next time you bring it out. Or in your caravan where it might be not as dry as in your house. It's going to stay in top nick all the time.
Well, I am so impressed with this. I think it really and truly is sturdy, it's stable, it's been built with passion and integrity by a guy. This is a man, his name is Chris, he's here, you can talk to him. Amanda sent us through a lovely email. He is building his company. This is his reputation that is on the line right now. We're very, very pleased and proud to be affiliated with him. Thank you so much for joining us. I want you to look at this next piece of, if you like, video. And this is where I went. When I started, I saw the Power 8 was coming. I wanted to find out a little bit about it because I'm the first to admit this, while I'm quite keen to do things for myself, I'm not the most experienced person. I come from a family of DIYers. My dad literally did DIY every single weekend. He didn't trust professionals to do the job the way that he wanted it done.
Hopefully this takes the scary bit out of that.
Yeah, but it's about having those right tools.
That's right. I mean, the Eclipse goes so easy. I think anybody, that even if they're not confident at doing DIY, they can pick up one of these cases and start doing the jobs that they wouldn't have the confidence before doing. And it's safe. You're not going to hurt yourself using this product. It complies to all the standards required. It's very safe, very easy to use, and you're going to use it and get confidence and do more and more as you're using it.
Well, that's exactly what Amanda said. She said she got this as a Christmas present for the other half, and there's not a weekend goes by now that he is not using it, and he's actually using it on jobs that she hadn't even asked him to do. So that must tell you that is easy to use. It becomes so much fun to use. When something is simple and straightforward to do, you find yourself enjoying it. And I want you to look at this next clip because this is exactly what I saw that convinced me that this was a cracking tool. And you can actually go and check it out by going directly to the Power 8 website. I will say you probably will come straight back to us here because we've negotiated a great price on this.
That's
and
right.
of course, for our UK existing customers, we've also got the FlexiPay option. So have a look and listen to those very satisfying clicks and clips that Chris has designed the whole system around. So then we've got loads more that we need to and want to show you. So please do stay tuned. And if you've just joined us, we're talking about the Power 8 workshop. And power is one of the crucial and key things that we're talking about. Not compromising on power, even though we've got something that does so many different jobs.
Right. That's
so
a really important part.
Remind me about that, because I saw you with this enormous piece of wood earlier.
Okay, so we've got a piece of 2x4 bolted into the vise there.
Yes.
And let's just go over that and show you this circular saw just going through there.
So this is a piece of 2x4.
Okay, put the power handle on the back
I
of
hear
it
that
again.
all the time. Okay, yeah.
And you'll notice here you've got the blade's completely shielded, so it's
Yes.
completely safe. And on here you've got a lever which keeps your fingers away, and you can retract the blade so simply. So you just line that up onto your mark. Obviously on the front here you can see there's a mark. If you put your pencil line through that groove, you'll get exactly the cut you need. Hold the blade to your back. Simple as that. And you've taken it off, the automatic blade shield's gone on, and it's safe again.
How fantastic is that? Absolutely no challenge, no hard work, beautiful clean cut that you've got there. And that is one of 8 functions that, of course, you benefit from cordlessly with the Power 8 unit. And this is what we've got
So
here.
now I'm putting the table saw shield on, because table saws and circular saws require different standards for shielding.
All right.
So now I'm assembling very quickly there the table saw shield, which protects the blade from above. You can't get to the top of the blade now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to show you quickly how quickly this goes in. So we've just used this saw to cut that piece of timber. You pop the nose of the product in there, pull the lever back, lock it in, take the power connector, connect it, and straight away, no fuss, you've got your table saw set up.
Secure?
It's secure. I mean, this is a heavy case, and it's got rubber feet, so it's not going to slide around.
So it's secure and it's stable and it's safe to use.
Exactly. Right, so let's get another piece of timber and very quickly show you running through the blade there. So I want to do a rip fence. This piece of wood is too wide for the job that I require. So I'm going to put the fence onto the case here, line it up, lock it down.
And
Simple
you
as
must
that.
remember there are, of course, the steel rulers on either side, so you can make sure they're absolutely perfectly lined up.
Okay, no power at the moment. So put the battery pack into the charger dock. That's supplying the power for the case. And all these demos, we're using the same battery. We're not adding batteries, changing batteries. This is doing all the work for us. So again, you can see that just slide there. The fence is automatically lifting up there. Operation controls are here at the front. Switch it on.
I've just noticed something as well.
What's that?
A little hole over here.
Oh, you did.
Does that mean that we could put the vacuum cleaner there as well?
Put your vacuum cleaner back there. You're going to stop all that dust flying around.
We should have done that.
Okay, then.
How cool is that? Can you see there? There's a little outlet vent there. Let me move that out the way. There, you can see it. And I just saw it all come shooting out there. So obviously, if you put your vacuum cleaner on there, you're going to keep it neat and tidy and clean as well. So not only when you're using it, obviously when you're doing the sawing, as you showed me before, with the little blade, what's it, the jigsaw blade? Have I got it right? Okay. The jigsaw blade, which also clips in underneath. In fact, should we clip that one in and show people?
quickly.
Then, of course, you've also got this little attachment, which if you are doing intricate work or whatnot, and you also want to keep the dust and debris down to a minimum, that's where you would fasten your vacuum cleaner to on this particular attachment. Chris really and truly is so impressive. He has thought of everything. So clipping in the jigsaw
there, connecting the power again. There we go. We've got our scroll saw set up straight away.
Fabulous.
The battery pack's already in there from before. The operation controls are here. You'll see the jigsaw working there. And obviously, I'm working backwards here to the camera to show you how it works.
But
from the
you
front.
would work.
Normally, you'd work forwards.
Right.
So I'm switching it on there. 2 hands free. You see
Isn't that excellent?
I've cut a profile onto the end of that thing now. That you needed that to fit in somewhere perfectly,
Yes.
or you wanted to cut out a shape. Maybe you're making a puppet for your children or something and you want a perfect shape. This is the ideal tool for that.